My next guest making his very first appearance on The Tonight Show. He's a member of Vince Vaughn's Wild West Comedy Tour. He'll be headlining the Improv in Houston, August 2nd through the 5th. Please welcome Sebastian Maniscalco.
Oh, yeah, good to be here. Last night went on a first date, dinner. Yeah, and ladies, what the guy is doing on the first date, he's just trying to figure out how much the bill is in his head before it's dropped on the table. Now, I went out for sushi. I have no idea how much sushi costs. Chicken, salad, steak, I know what that goes for, right? A dynamite roll, I have no idea what the hell that is. So in my head, I'm thinking this is about $120. Right? The check is dropped, they do the quick peek, you know, That's what we do on the first date. We don't look at it like it's a life insurance policy, right? So I saw it, I looked, $256. I closed it, and then I started sweating on the inside of my body. Because on the first date, you can't let on that that total might bother you, right? You gotta take that poker face. But if you're married and you get a bill like that, you'll flip it over. Can you believe this crap? $200, what the hell did you eat? You better take a good look at this place. We're not coming back here again. Lick the plate, take the wasabi home. Steal something, take some flatware, come on. But not on the first date, that's all internal. We're taking that inside, right? Everything's cool. We even take out the credit card pool. Cool, we put that on the table. So the waiter takes my bill. Now she starts talking to me. I don't hear a word she says. Just thinking, what job I gotta get to pay for this disaster? So then I'm looking around the restaurant and I'm looking, what happened to guys, macho guys? It's embarrassing. Go look at what they're ordering to drink. Apple martini? You're 35 years old. You're walking around with a green drink? Little apple floating on top? You go get a beer or something that tastes like gasoline. Same guy walking around with flip-flop sandals? Have you seen some of these guys' feet? You ever see the guy with the finger foot? You ever seen this guy walking around? Toes so long, he's got knuckles on him. Like you could pick up an orange and then throw it at you? What? You got a hand on your foot. Socket. It's the same guy at Starbucks making up his own drink. You ever get behind this guy? Gets excited when it's his turn. Can't wait to tell the whole line what he came up with. He's like, yeah, I'll have a soy chai, vanilla chip, dulce de leche, hazelnut frappuccino, please. What? You get a black coffee and you go to work. What? But this is today's man, ladies. This is what we're looking at. I blame the women. This guy, always dating a beautiful looking woman. What are you thinking? This is your rock? This is who you turn to for protection? You're walking home one night, a mugger flies out of the bush. What's Trevor gonna do? With his flip-flops on? Sipping on his frap? He can't even throw hot coffee at the guy. Is he gonna throw a little malt? Get away from us. Stand back, honey. I got this. I will sandal slap you. Get away from us. It's been a big week for me. My wife and I celebrated at a restaurant. My wife doesn't really know how a restaurant works. Like, I worked in restaurants. I know the back of the house. I know the front of the house. I know the nuances. My wife has no idea. For example, she always flags down the busboy. She's always like, excuse me. He's like, yes! My wife doesn't know how to talk to foreigners, okay? Oh, look at how quiet it just got. I said foreigners. Everybody, hey, guy. I grew up with foreigners. My father is a foreigner. My grandfather is a foreigner. They do not have the complete grasp of the English language. So you can't talk to them like you would talk to somebody who knows English. Right? It's always fragmented. My wife and she's asking the busboy, "Can I have another Tito's and soda?" I go, "Babe, the only Tito he knows is in the back." She's gonna go and say, "Tito, they need you," and he's gonna come out with a towel over his shoulder and a can of soda. Hey. My wife never knows what she wants to eat. She always goes, "You go first." I said, "All right, I'll have a New York strip and mixed vegetables." "Back to you? How long did you think I was gonna take?" And she gets it from her family. Going out with my wife's family is a nightmare. All right? My wife comes from a Jewish family. Do we have any Jews here tonight? Perfect. You'll get this, okay? I love the Jews. The Jews are very sweet people, all right? My wife's Jewish. My best friend is Jewish. They're sweet people, all right? This is what I gotta do. I gotta build them up because now I'm gonna rip them to shreds, all right? When we go out with my wife's family, Jews generally are unhappy when they go out to a restaurant, right? For example, when we go to the table, I never sit down at the table. Because I know this isn't the table we're going to be dining at tonight. There's a lot of whispering as we approach, particularly coming out of my mother-in-law. She's like, There's always something wrong. There's a draft. There's a lot of traffic. The chair's screwed up. Chair is always screwed up. Constantly. Food's going back. Food's gonna go back. For sure. Like, they think every ingredient should be listed on the menu. So when it comes out and they don't, they're like, what? Then a hand goes up. She's like, what's this? And the waiter's like, oh, that's a little cumin. She's like, well, I didn't see that on the menu. And I'm thinking, I don't know. Maybe the chef was in the back and he's like, let me give it a little cumin. Maybe a little experiment tonight. I don't know. Just because it's not on page 2, I can't use it? Italians, we don't send food back. All right, we'll talk about it. Like, how is it? It sucks, but what'd you expect? We didn't make it. All right? We'll try and fix it at the table, right? Give me the pepper and the oil. Let me see what I could do. Some rosemary. There it is. You come from immigrant parents, they put you to work real early, okay? Been working since I've been 8 years old. Watching TV, my father walked in the living room. He's like, hey, go start a business. Now? They told me growing up who had what I wanted in the neighborhood. They didn't buy us anything. We're like, Dad, can we get a dog? Hey, you want a dog? 3 houses down, they got a dog. You want to pet something with fur? You walk 3 houses down, you pet the dog, and then you come back here and cut my grass. What? And I look around today, society, it doesn't match how I grew up. Nobody's working in this country. Nobody. They're all just walking around. The whole country's taking photos of themselves. I've never seen anything like it. Sitting there taking a photo in your bathroom? And I don't even look at the photo. You ever look in the background? You ever see some of these bathrooms? Plate of chicken wings? What are you doing? Eating chicken in the bathroom? But everybody's on the internet. Writing reviews. You got nothing to do writing a review on a restaurant? I don't know, me and my wife, we go out to dinner. I'll tell her right there, salmon sucked. Let's get the hell out of here. That's the review. We don't go home and tattletale on the restaurant. Who's got time to write an 18-page essay on the asparagus they had last night? Yeah. But I go out to eat a lot. Here, today I just went to Chipotle. Love Chipotle. But the food is so sensational, the employees can't stop eating it. Every time I walk in, there's 15 employees eating. The only guy that's behind the counter is the guy cutting chicken, just looking at it. This guy's not trained on burrito building. He's chicken cubing 8 hours a day. And the people, they get so involved when they ordered the burrito, right? They had to put a spit guard up. But the people don't even get it. They're still, can I get corn? Just say corn. They could hear you. It's not soundproof. And nobody talks to the Chipotle people. They hear the same stuff 10 hours a day. Just chicken, cheese, peppers, gone. I've never seen anything like that. Steak, sour cream, lettuce. And the employees. And God forbid, if you ask for guacamole, they don't even know how to tell you it's extra money. You ever ask for guac? Can you put some guac on there? It's $1.20 extra. Is that okay? Yeah, throw it on. What happened to you the last time you put guac on a burrito and didn't say anything? Thank you. You guys have been great. Appreciate it.